Macy's been in this game for 4 months.
I know.
He's a baby.
I know.
You've been at this for 17 years.
Yeah.
I gave you this shot. I took you on. What can you show me that's gonna make you the champ?
It was a fluke, man. You surprised me. Give me another chance. I can do better. I'll show you I can do better. Come on, man.
Okay.
Thank you.
One last chance.
Thank you.
I've got you a match with the Ice Cream Man Tom Chad.
Okay.
Don't blow it.
I promise, man. I won't disappoint you. I won't. We got this.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing us into your homes as we welcome you to the Gateway. This is Devotion Championship Wrestling. Hello, folks. Lauren Gardner here, the Cicerone, as always, calling the action on this episode of DCW. In our main event tonight, fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Mr. Classic makes his DCW television debut against one half of the tag team champions in Echo. As we just saw backstage, Harvey Whipplebaum is giving the original Mike Burke one last chance. It is Mike's do-or-die match as he faces up against the Ice Cream Man, pineapple-clad Tom Chad. But first, DCW's first couple, Manny Lemons and Reka Tehaka, are back in Salt Lake City, and they are ready to address the devoted faithful in the ring.
Man, she's a badass, isn't she? I don't know if you guys have been following us much on social media or not, but we honestly don't even live here in Salt Lake City, Utah anymore. Reka has been working her ass off out of the Nightmare Factory in Atlanta, Georgia. And at AEW's first ever The House show, she made her in-ring debut for All Elite Wrestling against the one and only Jade Cargill. So what that means for all of us and all of you is that DCW's game just went up that much more, baby. And the goal has always been the same, to make DCW and Utah wrestling all proud.
In fact, Reka also made her debut on AEW Dark this past Monday as she took on Red Velvet. Yes, Reka, I agree with the fans.
Whoa!
Oh, come on.
Whoa!
Oh, gosh. These two, what are the hometown heroes doing out here? The super seniors, as I like to say.
Whoa! You cheated! You cheated? My client, Leo Wolf, you know he deserves another opportunity for that championship. You got lucky once. We beat you twice. You cannot do it one more time.
I'm sorry, by the two of you, the way you look, Dive Wrestling's down the street. I think you're at the wrong venue. But since Wolf, you brought your dad back out here, I got a great idea for all the lovely devoted. How about Manny Lemons, the man, the brand, the king of the lemonade stand, and his beautiful wife, Reka Tehaka, versus you two clowns in a tag team match next week on Fight. And if you two somehow get it done, which you won't, Psycho, because she's going to kick your damn head off again, I'll give you another shot at the Prestige Television Championship.
Consider it signed! I said consider it signed.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. Hey, we got time!
Of course, we will remember in the finals for the television championship, it was Psycho who interfered in the match, taking out the official, trying to give the sure win for Leo Wolf. Manny being generous in the least to even consider giving Leo Wolf and his manager Psycho another opportunity at the television championship. But DCW is the land of opportunity. And folks, I'm being told it has just been made official by management. Next week, it will be Reka and Manny taking on Psycho and Leo Wolf. But as Psycho said, Wolf has already beaten Manny twice. Perhaps a third time will be the charm. Folks, now we go backstage to meet up with the pineapple-clad Tom Chad as he prepares for his match.
Pineapple chunks and chunkettes, sprinkles of all flavors. It's the Ice Cream Man here, the pineapple-clad Tom Chad, and I'm scooping up and scooping up and scooping up 5 scoop matches for you since I've been here. I might have had a bad attitude there for a little while, but I'm back and I'm excited for tonight. Tonight I've got the original Mike Burke. Mike, you're not gonna like the beating I'm giving you tonight, but me, the chunks and chunkettes out there, we're gonna love the beating I'm gonna give you tonight. And then after that beating's all done, we're gonna party like it's 1999, baby. You know it. And when Tom Chad goes to the top rope, he's gonna deliver that 5 scoop leg drop on you, baby. And then that's when I'm gonna get the 1, 2, 3. Tom Chad's taking this all the way home. And I don't like it, I love it.
Welcome back to the Gateway. Singles action on the way. Competitors in the ring. The journeyman official referee Chris officiating this match. Nice show of sportsmanship between the Ice Cream Man and the original Mike Burke. The two now into a collar and elbow tie-up. Tom Chad definitely with the weight advantage in this bout. The original Mike Burke with the experience advantage. Will that be enough to take on the powerhouse that is Tom Chad? And after the first little exchange there, it appears that Burke is using his experience to advantage, outsmarting Tom Chad in the corner. And remember, this is Burke's last chance. He was given the ultimatum by Harvey. Either win or you're out. Right now, he's got the man from Derriere Farms in the center of the ring, working that joint. Tom Chad comes back with a claw, but Burke able to hold on to that shoulder, not letting go. Tom Chad lifts at the waist and comes down with a big dusty elbow, putting Burke flat on his back and perhaps questioning where he's at right now.
How do y'all like your coffee?
Tom Chad drops the decaffeinator, and Mike Burke is feeling the effects of what a decaffeinated diet can do. Tom Chad with the plan here. I love it, but once is never enough. A man who won't settle for a single scoop. Calling for it again. Burke tries to fight back, and another elbow puts Burke in his place. And with that, 3 helpings delivered to Burke's head, courtesy of Tom Chad and the turnbuckle. Burke, seeing an opportunity, goes back to that shoulder he was targeting earlier, hitting it hard enough and multiple times, puts Tom Chad down on his knee, and now gets it a swift kick. A warning from our official Chris. Original Mike Burke knows that this is a match for him in which he might have to use the rules or tweak them to his advantage because his career with Harvey is on the line. Burke sets up and drops into a shoulder breaker. Chad rolls on his side, writhing in pain. Burke goes for the cover. 1, 2. Time for Tom Chad to get out of the pinfall attempt. Burke goes back to that shoulder, no doubt. That will be his target throughout this match. A man of his experience knows how to work a joint, but it's hard to work a joint when there is a head as big as Tom Chad's crashing into yours. Chad whips Burke off the ropes, and another elbow coming down. Midnight to 6. right on top of Mike's head. Such a dangerous strike, a move that is outlawed in most MMA promotions now. Clamping on to the trapezius muscle. Burke telling the official he does not give up. A man who has wrestled for this long is used to that sort of pain. With the devoted faithful now rallying around Burke, he gets to his feet and delivers a couple of roundhouses to the side of Tom Chad's head. But again, another midnight to 6 elbow crashing down on top of Burke's head. A strike that can potentially crush someone's upper vertebrae. Off the ropes comes Burke, and down he goes with a stiff-legged boot to Burke, able to kick out at 2. The tides have turned. The big man from Derriere Farms, who seems to be in control. Burke now up to a knee. Tom Chad leans in, grabs Burke by the head. Burke coming back with shots to the midsection, and now to the head, down to one knee goes Tom Chad, and back to that shoulder yet again. Burke, wanting to maintain control, drives Chad down to the ground and continues now with a vertical knee drop. Knowing that once won't be enough for Tom Chad, he delivers a second, and Tom Chad visibly writhing in pain. Burke not relenting in one bit, applying pressure. You can see the arm is not supposed to bend back against itself like that. Tom Chad able to get up to his knee when Burke tries to transition into another lock. Now fighting back with a shot to the midsection, but Burke throws Chad into the turnbuckle and now continues to target with his fists that same shoulder. Setting up for a whip. Into the corner goes Tom Chad, followed up with a lariat from the original Mike Burke. Mike Burke saying he's got another one in him, and he does, sending the big man down to the ground. Going for a third. That is a fine point on it. Like Bart Simpson, nobody needs to tell the ice cream man Tom Chad that he is in deep, deep trouble. Tom Chad trying to find his way to his feet. Burke setting up for his signature sick kick. Tom Chad in the corner and puts Burke down with a stiff kick of his own. Oh boy, folks, we are in for a treat. Tom Chad climbing to the top rope. Not often do you see a super heavyweight up that high, but Tom Chad delivers the flying pineapple. 300 plus pounds coming down atop Burke's neck. That's it, folks. Tom Chad victorious. But what does this mean for Mike Burke? Harvey, who has shown a vast amount of compassion for Burke in the past.
Yummy.
Will Burke get yet another chance despite the warning given by Harvey at the start of the show? But regardless of the long-term consequences of his career, he's got to be proud. That was one hell of a match. He and Tom Chad putting on a show for the devoted faithful. Harvey
Right.
in the ring, though.
You asked me for one more chance.
I'm sorry, man.
I gave you another chance.
I know.
I'm here to work with winners, Mike. Winners. Mike, you're fired. I have no more need of your services. You're done. Your contract's out.
Well, I guess that answers the question, folks.
Yeah, come
That's
on.
it for Mike Burke. Let's go backstage to meet for the first time Mr. Classic, who's coming up in the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Salt Lake Classic, Utah. See, you may not know who I am. Allow me to introduce myself to you. See, I am Mr. Classic. I've owned Arizona for the past God knows how long. I lose track. Doesn't matter. You're probably wondering, why did I come to DCW? Well, I came here for the same reason why everyone else on the roster is here. To be the best and to win championships. Of course, my journey to that starts with a one-on-one match with Echo. See, Echo, I know you've done some big things here, so I'm not going to take you lightly. Then again, you shouldn't take me lightly either. You're just a bump on the road to me becoming the man here at DCW.
Don't go anywhere, folks, because our main event is coming up next.
Let me tell you something, boy. You're like a bad case of herpes. You just keep coming back.
This film is concerned with the narcotic drug, false pride. There are among us those who rebel against the rules, refusing to recognize they are a matter of common sense. This is the situation we face. It is the concern of this man, of you, of all of us. The man and the machine.
Mayday, can you read me? Over. Can you read me? Mayday, this is an emergency. Can you read me?
For the show-off himself, it may be difficult to coldly recognize his desire for attention and how badly it is affecting his judgment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall. From the island of Guam, the Mockingbird, Echo Busan.
Echo, representing Antifa, one half of the tag team champions, has been on a tear lately, racking up win after win in singles matches, proving that he is more than just a tag team specialist. Accompanying him to the ring, the supreme leader of Antifa, his less than excellence, Andrew Sowell. The wins that Echo has had in singles competition have been against DCW regulars, so it will be interesting to see how he holds up against someone who I doubt he has had the chance to see in action live. Perhaps he's been able to study some tape on YouTube or on Fight TV of the various promotions his opponent has been in.
Residing in Phoenix, Arizona, by way of Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 185 pounds, Mr. Classic.
An East Coast man residing now in the West, getting a great applause from the devoted faithful. As we saw before the commercial break, Mr. Classic is here to not only wrestle, but to shoot to the top of the division. Make sure to follow him on Instagram, Mr._PA Classic, as he intends to stick around a while. We are excited to have him here with us. Mr. Classic, who has competed in promotions like Championship Wrestling from Hollywood all the way to Future Stars of Wrestling and literally every promotion in between. Yet this is his first foray into the Intermountain West, and no better place for him to make his debut in the region than right here at Devotion Championship Wrestling. Our official referee Ian checking in with the competitors to make sure they are both ready. And we are in for a show, folks, with these two very similarly matched in physique and style. This is going to be a great matchup. Excellent booking by DCW management. The bell has sounded and we are underway. Echo precautiously sizing up Mr. Classic. Again, Echo with that overly confident style, which I'm starting to just accept for what it is because he has been able to back it up with his actions soundly. Into a collar and elbow tie-up go our competitors. And it looks like Mr. Classic transitions into a side headlock. He's got that in pretty tight. Echo, who is a mat wrestling technician, able to transition into an armbar. Beautifully done by the Mockingbird Echo. Both of these two are well-versed in catch wrestling, so I am sure we are going to see a chain of catch as catch can of the likes most people would have to pay tickets for such a clinic. Oh, look at that reversal into a sit-out Gatami. Mr. Classic knows he needs to get on the other side of Echo, and he does so. Now into a double underhook sprawl. Beautifully done. This mat game between these two has been superb, to say the least. Echo smartly holding on to the wrist of Mr. Classic, now transitions into a reverse Gatami, now right into a side headlock. That is catch as catch can, chain wrestling at its best. Mr. Classic responds with a couple of uppercuts right to Echo's breadbasket, loosening the grip, no doubt, off the ropes. And Echo puts Mr. Classic down on his back with a ricochet shoulder. Echo shaking out that shoulder a little bit. I'm sure he felt it. And of course, yes, Classic Echo with that exuberant amount of confidence. Let's see if he can back it up as he normally does. A sky-high dropkick attempt from Mr. Classic, but the speedster that Echo is able to duck under it. Classic responds with a jawbreaker dropkick combo. That's what Echo gets for all of his pomp, circumstance, and obtuse confidence. Classic now honing in on Echo, who takes refuge in the ropes. Ref Ian there to make sure that the rules are adhered to, despite Echo, yes, obviously waiting until the last second to give himself a chance to rest up. Echo telegraphing a punch. Mr. Classic counters, scoops, squats, and slams the Mockingbird into the mat. Mr. Classic's not done, off the ropes, and a drop elbow to Echo's heart. Echo definitely feeling the full drop of force into his chest, seeking refuge in the corner. Classic goes for a double tiger knee, only to get 2 patellas worth of turnbuckle. Oh, and a Muay Thai thigh kick from Echo has got Mr. Classic in visible agony. Classic going for the ropes. Echo pressing down on the back of his shoulder, keeping him from extending it. Oh! And jump stomps right into his shoulder blade. Echo having words with Ref Ian. I'm not sure what that's about, but as Echo confidently strolls into the corner, Classic comes back with a couple of shots to the breadbasket, and now with a hammer strike to the back of his neck. Mr. Classic looking for a suplex, blocked by Echo, blocked again by Echo. Echo pushes Classic forward and now delivers his own suplex. Time and time again, I eat crow when Echo backs up all of his confidence with skills just like that. Echo now toying with his prey, pulling Mr. Classic to his feet with him bent over now. Oh, a board breaker elbow right to the back of Classic's head. Such a dangerous, potentially lethal strike. Echo now with Classic in the corner looks to whip him across the ring into the turnbuckle, lining up his shot. He takes it. A Liu King style front dragon kick straight out of MK11. And look at Classic. His bell is rung. And this could be it for DCW's newest competitor. Echo covers, but able to kick out at 2. Classic keeps this match going. Classic perhaps realizing he may not have a save like that left in him again. Going for the ropes, trying to get to his feet. Equally a pivotal moment for Echo where he could seal the deal. Goes to whip Mr. Classic, but it's reversed. And this time, he lands the double tiger knee, throwing Echo to the center of the ring, goes for the cover. Echo gets a shoulder up at 2. What a match we have been treated to tonight, folks. And don't forget, you too can be part of the action this coming Saturday at our next live taping. Echo comes back with a jawbreaker and now a Pele kick to the back of Classic's head. Echo, who is also still feeling the effects from earlier damage, rolls over Mr. Classic, goes for the cover. 2, and Classic is still in it. Kicks out, yes, at 2. Echo in disbelief, having words with our official ref, Ian, who had the best seat in the house. There's no doubt. I trust Ian's judgment to no end. Echo should learn to do the same. The devoted faithful now encouraging Mr. Classic to continue. Echo grabs a fistful of hair and gets a warning. Also, a shot to the breadbasket, and now to the back from Mr. Classic, able to secure that jumping suplex. Mr. Classic is fired up. He has switched over to that reserve tank of energy, drawing from the encouragement of the devoted faithful as Echo slowly raises to his feet. In pursuit on unsteady legs is Mr. Classic. Classic looks to whip. Reversed by Echo. Classic goes into the corner. Echo lines up and misses. A double tiger knee followed by Mr. Classic's own lariat. A second lariat. Echo pops up to his feet. Mr. Classic's not finished yet. Classic whips. Echo reverses, kicks for the head. Dodged by Classic. Classic now looking for the pump handle. Falling slam. He nails it. Classic realizing what he's done. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. That's it, folks. Classic can't believe it. He's done it. He's done it. Mr. Classic proves himself against the Mockingbird Echo.
And your winner, Mr. Classic.
One hell of a debut here in our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope to see you all here at the Gateway this coming Saturday for May Day, our next live show and television taping. As always, I'm Lauren Gardner, the Cicerone. On behalf of DCW, until next time, stay devoted.
Now I will kill you.